This is the first game with Cedric on the IL. Did the club respond the way you would have expected to?
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough loss, obviously. Cedric's one of the best center fielders in the game, if not the best. So, it was a tough evening and, tough news, hearing that he was going to miss a little bit of time. But, it seems like he was in good spirits today. And that goes a long way through the locker room. I mean, we can feed off of his energy and how he's approaching the situation. It seems like it's a pretty favorable timeline for the team and definitely better than it could have been. So, yeah, I mean, I think we responded well and got back in the series and gave ourselves a chance to win it tomorrow.
What allowed you to get into a routine in those early innings?
I just thought we had a pretty good plan. Adley and I were on the same page. Pregame meeting was pretty clear what we were trying to do, and I was able to execute some pitches to the locations I was trying to throw them. And a team like that who doesn't swing and miss a lot, they put the bat on the ball. If you can get it in locations where you're trying to get it and utilize your stuff, then hopefully you can have some good defense like we did and get through some innings.
Kyle, to your point about Cedric's absence, how much do you believe in this team's ability to kind of handle that over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I think, who knows the actual timeline. I don't know what's been shared, so I don't want to get into too much of it. But, obviously a rest of the season absence is obviously a lot different than what we're looking at. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's something that we can weather here in the short term. Obviously Hicksy's a really good player, and I know him, from previous years in Minnesota, so there's a relationship there. But, Cedric's a tough player to replace. So, I don't think it's on Hicksy to come in and replace him or do anything special. If he's the best version of himself, then that's going to work for us. So, but we got a lot of really good players. Hazy can move to center, Hicksy can play center. That's the beauty of this team, I feel like. We've got 3 guys that can play shortstop, 3 guys that can play center field, maybe more. So, yeah, it's going to be tough to replace his bat and replace his defense all in one player. But, around the team, we can pick him up. And I feel like that's the biggest thing for him. If he can see us, picking him up, playing well, getting some wins with him on the IL and come back and be in a better spot or the same, he's going to feel, pretty good about it as well, and so are we.